Alright, me fellow Garbos, it is time once more for us to discover just how much that referee is in the window. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Garbos of all ages, it looks like it's time for a classic matchup here. It's Orcs versus the Dwarves. Now we can see we're back in the home stadium here for the Murder Orcs. And of course, they've decided for tonight, it's bring your own Hamster. I don't know where they come up with these promotions, but there you go then. And of course the Dwarves. Quite frankly, this is a great idea. Apparently the idea here. Let's flip the coin. Let's get the coin. And well done, we'll keep the coin. Now as we can see here, with the weather down, life should be rather interesting here. Of course, funny enough, the Dwarves here have actually decided to get some golden pantaloons for that poor benighted little ref over there. So let's see if we can shake this up a little bit faster. There we go. And of course he can't make up his mind. Right, get on with it. There we go. Now, of course here, what unfortunately the promotioners haven't quite figured out here for the Orcs, is that the Dwarves, unfortunately, are owned and coached by a giant space hammer named Boo. So this might be a wee bit of a problem here. This promotion might not work the way they plan. There's the good kick. Quick snap. Right. Everybody, let's go get that ball thing. You know what? Let's take a different peek on the other side. There we go. So everyone's going to get sneaking up here. Now let's press in. Butterfingers. Well, you can always get that later. Let's do what the Dwarves do best. And we don't mean just the drinking. Right. In we go. Smash me, pummel you. And well, that trove's going down faster than my sister did last week. Out, putting the boot in. Did you achieve anything? No. Oi, laddie, he's not a trampoline. You don't have to take your boots off when you jump on him. Fortunately, the referee, besides being, promised a brand new set of golden pantaloons here, is quite clearly very, very blind. We can tell, considering, if you actually looked at his wife any time recently this week, I tell you, you won't recognize her though next time he actually, feels her, considering her back got shaved. Alright lads, forward we go. Let's see if they can smash this one up. No? Really not working today, is it for you? Well, suddenly things don't look quite so clever here. Oh, but don't worry. He's not going to take part anytime soon. Alright, let's see what the Orcs can do what for on this one. Now, the Orcs are getting to work here. Now, you got to understand here, the Dwarves have come in with absolutely nothing reserved in the tank, while the Orcs at least have something spare, just in case. Now, some would say that's in case of a fluke break, or if the referee actually pays attention. That was a quick hit. Right down the center. Yeah, good show, old man. That'll teach that dwarf to try and do something useful. How about this one? That's another good hit. You, lie down. You can have a wee bit of a nap, and let's hit it for that thick skull of theirs. Well now. Maybe it's time here, for the glory of Arm, to actually get a wee bit serious. Now for rhyme and ruin. Now it's a bit of push me, push you. Fat lot of good that actually does. Is there going to be anything good here? No, of course not. More pushing, more shoving. Just remember though, the Dwarves will always tell you, if first you don't succeed, well, blow it up. And there we go. Bell's rung, well done. Now let's see if the Dwarves can actually open a hole up somewhere. Most quite frankly, their view of opening a hole is opening up right in your chest cavity. Oh, look, he's decided to remember he's got the ball. He's going to wait a while to see what happens. And meanwhile, let's see if he can, toss an extra little hit in here. Anything exciting? It's a solid punch to the chutney. Look, Orcs do fly. Well done. Well, the Orcs can't be taking this one standing up. Mind you, they seem to be taking it rather lying down. Alright. And for that last remark, I introduce you to an old friend, me Fist. Well done! Definitely for great justice. He used the Apothecary, still losing a point of agility. And of course he's got a broken neck. Of course, Dwarves, just like Orcs, are like any bottle of beer. They're pretty much empty from the neck up. So there's nothing really of importance up there. He'll be fine. Alright, let's see what he can do this time. Bit more punch me, punch you. This is not looking too bad for the Orcs there. They'll trade an injury for a KO any day of the week. Wow, so far so good. It looks like trading blows here is actually working out not bad for the Orcs. Could this be a good turn of a rivalry here? Ah, look, there's another good solid punch. Can he get another good hit in? No, he's going to definitely walk him up. He's feeling the swagger in his loins. Alright, let's see what these stunty little bastards can actually do here. Come on. Can they put one back in? Well, that didn't really achieve much, did it? Oh, coming to join us this time, are you? Well, almost. Not a few more hits. I tell you, thicker than hell armor every time. Oh, look, he's stunned. Starting to think this might become a low casualty affair, don't you? Oh, there we go again. Leading with your chin. I tell you, lad, that ain't the thickest part of you. And if you unzipped your fly, you can find your hammer. Right, okay. Well, it's time for the Orcs to give what for. They don't know exactly what it is for, but it's still what for. Well, lying down on the job once again. Let's see what other excitement goes on. Oh, nothing much on this time here. Come on! It's like the old coach always tells, every time they find a dwarf buried up into his head. Now, there's a palatable bell rung. Well done. Starting to look a bit thin here. Push me, push you. What do you mean that wasn't good enough for you? Well, I guess he's really starting to feel his fire in his loins here today. Oi, do you care to join the game, son? There you go. Well, the Dwarves have themselves a wee bit of a mess here. They're down too. They may actually have to start hitting things. Trying to tell a Dwarf, hey, you might have to hit something. That's like trying to tell a human, oi, you might have to count all your money. Oh, there's a solid push. Not what he wants today, but you know what? It's going to have to do. Oh, let that gerbil on the field. I knew this promotion was a bad idea. They're going to be tripping over those blighters all game, I swear. I really tell you, there's going to have to be a commissioner meeting regarding these promotions. What's that? Bags of money involved. Once again, this game is brought to you by Gerbil Burgers. A fine, fine family establishment. Yeah, it was a fine family establishment. Meat bread basket. But I tell you, it's like when the dwarves go out wooing. Dwarves like their ale like their women. Heady and rich. Well now, he senses there's a wide opening here. He's going for it. Well, looking at the coaches there, he is a bit of a gambler, isn't he? Alright, let's see if he can put paid on this one. That's super strong. Bathing in steroids. Orc thrower is doing a fine job. Well, he does seem to think he has this rather covered up here. And it looks like it's time. He wants the ball. Well, you don't get the ball that way, I'll tell you. Bit more push me, push you. Still not working according to plan, is it? Alright. But that's alright. Here we go, turn 5. And he still hasn't gotten the ball past midfield. In fact, this is becoming the right here. He's got to hope something does break. The defense. Yeah, that was Bill. I'll see what he's got put paid this time. Oh, there's a quick little solid hit. Now, look, it's Bill's time. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but these are coming back later. And one of yours is not. But, immediately, for now, he'll take it. Well, what do you know? The Dwarves have a passing game. Brilliant! Get that gerbil off the field! You know, I'm starting to wonder here exactly who the hamsters and gerbils are actually playing for. This might have been a spot of brilliance by the Orcs inviting that as their promotional. And now it's time to go get a ball. As I tell you, opportunity's knocking. And right now, you like the opportunity to knock some heads. Now there's a fine solid push. How about you? How good you can go take a dirt nap. There you go. I tell you, he's got him buried up to his head on the pitch, and quite frankly, he should finish the job. Add more sand. Well, he's brought him up here. Does he get it? Now he's quite the butterfingers there. But you know, plenty of tackle zones. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. Let's see what this Dwarven Miracle team can actually do here. He's got to get this one recovered back. Oh, solid hit there, chap. Solid hit. More stun. I tell you. That's the last time I loan him my makeup. Because I'm sick and tired of him being stunning. Oh, there's a clever idea. Let's shove you into the ball. Where's it going? Hello? Butterfingers. Well, it's a slight improvement of the situation. How about you? Oh, that works very well. Good, solid uppercut. Has he got it? Yes, he does. Well, there we go. He's got the ball again. The Dwarves have figured out this part of the game once more. Now there's a solid hit in the center. Bit of a chancy one-puncher. Good lord! He's still feeling that one in the morning. He killed him so hard, he's going to be feeling that for 2 days before he comes back. Well, this suddenly changes things incredibly here. The Orcs on this drive are now suddenly down 3 players. Well, we were promised rousing excitement. They are not disappointing, either team. There's a solid uppercut there. Quick push, not what he wanted. He really did want that bloody thing back, but it's not happening. Now he can just try and mark him up. Alright, there's the rest of your lot going. The Orcs would really like to have vengeance for that last little piece of miracle working by the Dwarves. Of course, I tell you, the Dwarves might argue. When you look at some of the cheerleaders, you know, it's like, excuse me, you know, how can you tell the difference between the male dwarf and the female dwarf? Like they both have beards. Oh, good lord. Talk about being bearded. He's quite dead. Someone grab his wallet. Now the rattle might be happening to the orcs as we speak. Suddenly dropping that ball might have been the worst thing that ever happened to them. Well, there's a quick little scuttle across. Well done. Now look. It's an handoff action. And it actually works. I'm impressed. Now where's the ball going? And well done. You passed it off to yourself. Close right now. I can see the couch for the Dwarves already arguing, but according to the playbook, that should be an interception, even if it's an interception by himself. Now we all know how the Dwarves are. They've always argued since they translated Nuffle's sacred text. They have the right to rewrite the rules. Alright. Well, the Orcs have got to make this one expensive somehow. Somewhere. Can they do anything about this? Some more push me, push you. Come on, would you like to take part in the game? Oh, yes, you would. Fortunately, that thicker-than-hell armor seems to be cashing itself in checks that cannot be met. Well, here we go. See if he brings everyone back in. Does he at least? Yes, he does. But now's the fun part. Oh, well done. Punch that lad's ticket. He's done for the day. He's done for two. Now can he score it? He can, but try. And it's in. Well done. And there's a quick toast to all his fans. Now look at that. Look at the world of damage being done over there. Well, at least he's going to get one of them back, but oy vey. You started with a reserve. Not anymore. The remaining 8 Orc players are now going to try and do something with this. It's time to put some punishment back in. Well, as you can see, the Dwarves quickly have decided, you know what? It's time for just a couple of free beats, and they'll just grin and bear it at this point. As for the Orcs, they'd love to put some punishing boots back in. Now, the Orcs seem to be having a wee bit of confusion here, setting up for this drive. Not surprising, really. Things have not quite gone the way they planned today. Right, here we go. Quick kick. Where's this one going? Well, you know, it seems to be a bit of storm and lightning outside the shield, but, well, quite frankly, they don't care. Well, there's a good solid blow. Well, that's not doing much at all. See, now at this point, yeah, the Orcs would like to do their classic strategy of fouling away. But when you have a player deficit looking like it is now, 10 versus 8, can you really afford to be fouling? Especially when you're realizing the I Love Eddie Bastards t-shirt is being worn by the referee as we speak. Well, it looks like he's actually thinking about it. You know what? What's he got to lose? Oh, that's right, the game. Thank you for that list there, Mr. Whitehouse. And it's a magnificent stun that does 2/3 of 4/5 of fuck all. Oh, look, still dead, are we? Well done. Would you like to come and play? You know, that might be a smart decision for the rest of the game. As long as I remain KO'd, I don't have to get hit anymore. Alright. So it looks like the Dwarves are on the defense here. With a pretty good cadre. You know what? They're going to trade some blows here. As for the Orcs, well, quite frankly, they're going to do the best they can here. They've got to drive at least one in here. Can they actually do it? Well, we'll find out. There's the kick. Well, that's going to help a wee bit there. Quick snap. They can quickly move and engage as fast as they can. Might even get this damn ball. Let's take a peek here from his viewpoint, what he's up against. Doesn't matter which way I look at him, they're still ugly. What's that? Which team am I referring to? Do I need to be specific about ugly? Like, look at him. No, really, look at him. Ugh. I tell you, especially when it comes to the dwarves, how can you tell the difference between the women and the men? Depends which braids they have in which parts of the hair. What do you mean they braid that too? Things you do not want to know. Oh, there's a good solid pelter blade. Does it actually achieve much? Well, a dwarf can fly, but that's about it. You know, after such a promising start, this has really turned backside backwards, hasn't it? You'd like to even this up a little bit. That's not evening. Well now. Now for rhyme and ruin, here come the dwarves. And quite frankly, they can actually do something they normally wouldn't do. Swarm around the opponent. Because for a rare time, the dwarves definitely have a certain number advantage and a very good strong hitting advantage. Well, he's definitely going to feel that one in the morning. Let's just hope there is one the way this is going. Now the orcs here seem to be having themselves a wee bit of a problem here. What's that? More than a wee bit. Okay, it's a big problem. But let's face it, have you seen how tall these buggers are? It's a small problem, really, it is. The only way this could be worse, it could be playing the Avligs. Now the dwarves are feeling cocky enough, he can mark up just about everything now at this point here. This is going to rather force the orcs to, try and mete out some punishment. Where do you think you're going? Well, there's an easy handoff there, but where are you going to go with that darn thing? Well, in theory, he's got a plan here. He's probably going to see if he can break loose. Get this guy running. Go, you lad. Watch out for that hamster. No. Okay. Look. I told you there were still hamsters on the field. Bloody things. Let's try that again, but you might want to get around that hamster. You know, if it wasn't for bad luck, some would say he doesn't have any today. Next time, make sure you've actually picked the right promotional, because we've started noticing this week they're especially starting backfiring. Well, now here comes, the dwarf's favourite word, House of Pain. Now the bells are ringing for that one. That's really going to give some problems in the centre there. And another good solid hit. At this point here, the dwarves are almost acting disappointed when things don't break. And I'll tell you, just about everything is breaking. In fact, I'm almost surprised in here, on their last hit here, they didn't at least break that guy's leg in 2 places. Word of advice, don't go back to those places. Oh, look, he's found the same bloody hamster. It's not discriminating, is it? Well, he's got the ball now, finally. Yeah, this is definitely not looking too good here. What's he got left in the tank? I don't know. How about a fist? That always works. That's good for a laugh on the crowd anyway. Right, well, let's see if you can actually bring this one back here. That's right now, he feels like he's running around like a bunch of lemmings. Come on, lads, you can hit something. How about you hit him? Oh yes, Black Orcs, and the gift that just keeps on giving. Only problem is it's now really become a massive numbers game, and quite frankly the numbers are way out of whack. He actually might want to dodge him out, but you know what? It's just not his style. Also, unfortunately, some would say his star right now is falling on someone's own fist. That'll be a quick push me, push you. And right now, I hate to admit it for the Orcs, that's kind of a bright side. Yeah, you might have wanted to dodge a while earlier. Yeah, about to take a nap for a while. Well done. It's not every day that Dwarves are going to be enjoying a high-scoring game. For them, high-scoring, it's more than just one. Well, here we come. Laying in the boot. There you go, ringing the bells. He has remembered to keep his boots on this time. And once again, waving from the VP stand of the coach for the Dwarves. Well, I see a referee. Well, at least that looks pretty familiar. Oh, this is not a good day. Of course, then again, I hate to admit it here, for half this Orc team now at this point here, you almost think they're taking a dive at this point. Improve their chances of survival. They'll voluntarily go, oh look, I appear to have sprained something. Take me out, coach. Can't tell you, some of these Orcs, you kind of wonder if they went to the Luga Gainus school of taking a dive. Oh, there's a push. Can't do anything else there. Yeah, more push. Is he actually going anywhere? I don't think so. Oh well, Dwarves, this should be easy enough. Waddling right along, let's get this ball down the field. There you go. Always got to encourage the little bastards. Yeah, so rare they actually have this damn thing. There's another solid punch into his chins. He's going to lie down there for a while. Oh, definitely becoming distinctly unbalanced now at this point here. 5 Orcs. But you know what? They're Orc, they're proud, and they're not going to give this one up. Well, at least there's a 1 in 36. Ah, look! Guess who else has decided to take a dive for survival reasons? Clearly, the coach has now come up with a new interesting solution to this interesting creeping death problem. Now, there's another solid blow. Oh, look, this one's decided to stay on the field in here. Because, well, let's face it, during the review, they can't make this look too bloody obvious now, can they? Oh, haven't forgotten about you, Sunshine. Mate, Mr. Fist. He's a dear friend of mine, Mr. Fist. Well, he hasn't given up quite yet. But he decides he's just going to stay in there. Well, there you go. Uphill and it still works. Someone would be asking him, where's this been all this time? Answer is, well, he had it right in the beginning, and then things kind of went a wee bit off. Because unfortunately, it seems to be for the Orcs, that run in with that wild rampaging gerbil has really torn their game up. Looks like golden pantaloons for the referees all around today. There's still more hitting. They're not done with them yet. Now look, small push me, push you. Let's try that again, this time with style. There you go. How you feeling? Have a nap. Now it looks like everyone's coming in to get a piece of him this time here. Will the pain ever end? Well, I think it's pretty settled at this point. Look, laying the boot in once more. That play seemed rather rancid, didn't it? You know, I think they're actually tired by this point. Well, it's pretty clear by this point. The Orcs have basically almost thrown in the towel. Because they seem to be throwing in just about everything else here. Especially the hamsters in disgust. More self-preservation. He's just stunned. Well, they're going to run this one in for an easy one. There you go. The equivalent of a dwarf blowout. Oh, he's going to be feeling this for a while here. Is anyone else coming in? Well, a few of them are. How's he feel about this one? Well, quite frankly, can he actually do it? He's got the 2 turns. So just maybe, he's going to set up. He's at least going to give it a fair dinkum try. And let's see if he can stick this one right up his shaft. You gotta give credit here. He's not quite giving up. Let's see where this ends up going. Well, it's going to help a wee bit. Has he got it? You butterfingers. Well done. Well, he's at least hit something. Oh, he's thinking about this one. Yeah, how does he feel? Well, he needs to return the favour, doesn't he? And quite frankly, crowd does not blame him. You know, it's pretty obvious at this point here, I don't think the zebras are even paying attention to the game whatsoever. I guess they figured the bribe was large enough here to not pay attention to either team. It's been quite obvious so far. There haven't been any eye injuries. So the referees guild's certainly not recruiting from this game. Well, I'll see if the Dwarves can put a little bit more punishment in. Well, a nice good solid hit there. And he's going to lay down and take a wee bit of a dirt nap. A bit of punch me, punch you. Now, is he going for the surf? Might be. Surf's up, ladies. There we go. Well, that's not the way to do it. Yeah, leading with chin, are you? Well, he's certainly not scoring, but he can at least pay back into him here. And nothing is more satisfying than sticking your fist right into the breadbasket of a dwarf. Unless, of course, you're sticking it into his, dead, dying remains. Well, let's see what he actually decides to do here. Now he's actually got the ball. What's he want to do with it? Is it gonna go anywhere? No, he's just gonna protect it just to prove he can still hang on to the damn thing. And the girlfriend keeps swinging away. Now, nothing too much exciting there. Would you like to throw another one in? That's a wee bit more push me, push you. Well, the Orcs have proven a point. He can actually hang on to a ball for a turn or two. Sounds promising for late in the season, but you can fully expect this is going to be a rivalry between these two teams for a while. Well, a bit more solid pushing here, but this is basically putting it away in the book. Do the Dwarves actually want to try and see, can they make it? 3. So the Dwarves, this is just like drinking tequila. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Speaking of floor, there it is. Well, started off promising there for the Orcs, but then, oh boy, when the break started coming in, it just was not healthy. So look at the injuries and even a death in there. Not a good day. Well, we can promise we're going to be watching this Dwarf team with great interest later on. And as for the Orcs, well, they are going to remember this one, and they're going to come back later. Anyway, take care, and Nuffle bless you all.